Hey guys, it's your girl Cheryl here. So I'm back with another review video. This time is for the Invisible Marketer with Aaron. And yes, you are reading that right. What you didn't know and why I'm canceling. So buckle your seatbelts because it's a lot. I'm gonna try to pack it in so that we're not here forever. So first off, I'm just going to give you a little bit of a background of why I even got the Invincible Marketer. So, mostly it's Clickbank. I did Clickbank a lot of years ago. I made money with it, but I was more focused on eBay and Amazon. And so that's kind of like what I was doing and still do. So now that I'm trying to get back into, well, yeah, I'm getting back into, Clickbank. I know there's new things and new ways of marketing and all this other stuff going on. So I wanted to check out Aaron's program. And basically what I'm looking to do was to scale up from where I am with Clickbank, and scale my earnings up. So when you come across this presentation, you listen to it, you like it, you sign up. But before you sign up, a lot of you go to YouTube, you type in Invisible Marketer, you see all these different reviews, and then you have the question mark, is this really worth it? And then a lot of times these people are there for it. They actually promote Invisible Marketer, and that's the only end you ever get from Invisible Marketer. And I feel like there's something really, really big. And the reason why I'm going there with it is going there and giving you this really hard, ugly review is because I'm going through it right now. Um, and you're gonna know what I mean in a second. So there is pros and cons to Invisible Marketer. Unfortunately, the cons they outweigh the pros because I only see maybe one pro. And then that pro ain't even that good. So the pro being that this is great for beginners. It's really great for beginners. Especially a lot of stuff that he's talking about in the beginning in session one, mindset and, reaching your goals and things like that. But what I don't like about programs like this is that I know you're reaching like a whole lot of people, some that has experience or have no experience. I think that your or their lessons should be broken up into beginners, intermediate, and advanced. And to figure that out, have them either take a test or do a survey to see where the person is buying the program at so you can put them there. That is my whole thing. That is the majority of my problem with programs like this. So I would consider myself intermediate to advanced because it's like I know stuff, but I don't know it all. If I did, I would be seeking videos like, seeking courses like this. So here's some more of the biggest issues that I have with this course. It is too much whiteboard teaching. I'm gonna show you what I mean. Almost this whole first session is whiteboard teaching. Just jump to a couple. Well, of course, you see him in front of the whiteboard right there. So I'm gonna just jump through a lot of these just to show you how much whiteboard teaching it is. And then you're gonna find out my biggest issue of all. So 8 minutes of whiteboard teaching. I'm just gonna skim through just so you can see how much he's in front of the whiteboard talking. So basically, I've just been sitting here listening. I'm gonna just go ahead and jump to the next session. Let's just skip over so we're not here all day. Then there's a lot of upselling inside. So if you bought the monthly is like $97. The lifetime is like $500 to $600. So if you do the math, like I did, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do the lifetime because it doesn't make sense to pay $97 a month when I can get the whole lifetime for the $500 to $600 or whatever. So, excuse me. So I found it's just like just a whole lot of him in front of the whiteboard. And I'm just randomly picking. And then there's also a lot of upselling. Like this book, these are linked to his Amazon affiliate link. So it's a lot of that. It's a lot of buy this, buy this, buy this book, buy this journal book, which is all taking you to Amazon, which is his affiliate link. Let's just go to another session. Let's go down to session 5. I'm just going through the sessions just to show you how much whiteboard it is. There's not a lot of time in front of the computer screen, which kind of bugs me the most about the whole thing. Um, let's go to 5. Download this, download that. Um, that's just it's a bit much. Yeah, or the whiteboard. I almost got so sick and tired of seeing the whiteboard. I could puke. I'm just going to random sessions, clicking on random lessons just to show you there is so much whiteboard teaching and not a lot of you on the computer screen. 16 minutes, dude. Oh my God. And it's mostly a lot of it is him talking. Let's just go to let's go down. Maybe it's something that changed. And then there's a lot of upselling because he's definitely trying to upsell you on if you got the monthly to the lifetime. And I'll just do session 4, then it's like lesson complete. And this is what I don't like. And I just clicked on random videos, and the majority of the videos is just him in front of the whiteboard talking, saying stay motivated, this and the other. To me, um, this is just like a bunch of bull crap. It was slash waste of time, just looking at him talk and tell you click this, buy this, upgrade X, Y, and Z, whiteboard this. There was a few videos, but it's more whiteboard videos as you can see that I clicked on. That shows you how to do certain things. For the amount of money that you're spending, I thought that I would get a lot more. Excuse me. Here's some other things that I don't like. I feel like out of every video that I went through and I completed the whole session, I feel like this course is not up to date. It did not talk about Instagram influencer, anything that's new with Facebook or Twitter. It did not even touch on like anything with, even though it's not nothing I do, but I'm saying when you're being up to date with Snapchat, or I don't do none of that, but I don't feel like it's up to date, especially when you're not talking about Instagram influencers and all these different things. And it's just too much of his face and him talking in front of his god doggone whiteboard. It's driving me nuts. So, that's the one of the big cons that I do not like about this program. And I'm going to quickly jump over to a different program that I got a while back. And I'm gonna give you just I hate to compare people, but it's me. I'm gonna keep it 100, so I'm gonna have to do it. So, there's this guy. I'm gonna search his name really quick. On YouTube, I found him through YouTube. This is how I found him. This is what I clicked in to find this guy that I'm about to tell you about. I put in Clickbank um affiliate marketing. Okay. I'm gonna show you the guy who I'm talking about, and I'm gonna do a real quick comparison. Okay, so I'm gonna just stroll up because he's always on the first page. There he is, right here. His name is Darrell Jones. Now, he started doing Clickbank, I would say it's been 2 years now, where this is where I'm doing a comparison. I'm sorry, don't be mad at me. It's just my truth. But he's been doing Clickbank about like a little bit, like 2 years or something like that now, where Aaron has been doing it for years. Darrell has been having success on Clickbank. And what I like about him is that I'm gonna just go to his channel real quick before I show you his course, is that he literally gives you the nitty gritty, no filter, all this stuff that the gurus hide, step by step, how to do X, Y, and Z that he does to make money with ClickBank. And I mean, you could just search him, and like almost all his videos is showing you how he went from zero to this, and then these what do you call it, challenges and stuff like that. And every now and again he will post for a very short time for you to get his course. Guess for how much? How much I paid for his course? $67 flat. No 67 a month, or anything like that. And then I'm gonna just give you a peek because I don't want to get his course away. But for $67 flat, I got exactly what I wanted. There was no, and I'm gonna tell you, if you look over to the left side of the screen, right here where the arrow is at, there is, you see it says 42% complete or whatever. I had this for several months now. What I what I like about his program is like it's not locked. The way it's titled is straight to the point, and you basically can pick and choose, what you want to do. It's just basically getting you right down to the nitty gritty. So I'm gonna show you this. Anywhere where you see like it's a check mark is the ones I looked at. So my biggest thing was, the landing pages. So I watched all those videos, email marketing. I'm These are not checked because I'm not interested in the spiritual niche. I'm more interested in the fitness niche, so I watched everything that had to do with fitness. I'm not in These aren't checked because I wasn't interested in that or a relationship. But when it came to, the solo ads, the blogging, a lot of those, whatever, is checked. And and he actually shows case studies of people just I got started, and they're making money. So I'm just gonna click through. I'm not gonna play his videos, but I'm gonna just click through just to show you. Um, I'll actually go to ones I haven't even looked at. So Instagram posting. Okay, let me click on it. Give it a second. So what I love about it is
In this video, we're going to get into how to post on Instagram.
what I like about it is he takes you straight to what you need to do, show you step by step how to do it, and it's on and popping from there. He even give you ads to post. Everything is on the
In
computer
this video,
showing.
I'm going to go over posting on YouTube. So I'm going to cover.
Okay, I'm gonna just click on randomly. This is Facebook, Instagram, stories. Okay, did I hit play?
In this video, I'm
Okay,
talking about if it's.
so basically that's what I was trying to show you. That compared to this and this, the real, I would say, well, to me, he's advanced. But I would rather, and I never canceled Darrell's course, of course, because I got value out of it. I got value out of it, and I still use a lot of the stuff that I learned from him today. Okay. And I could actually see where I'm making money, where, of course, with Invincible Marketer, it is just not the same. It's not the same thing. And this dude's been at it for years. And of course, he's making buku money, but I'm going to show you how he's making that buku money. This is just my opinion. Okay. So after not being, satisfied with the course, actually halfway, a little bit more than halfway through, from what I was seeing, look at this whiteboard versus actually showing you what to do. None of this mind fuck stuff. Okay. So after I wasn't satisfied, the one part that I do not like is that when I signed up for this, it doesn't talk about the 30-day money back in here at all. But I know I read it somewhere. And most of the time, a lot of these courses do. The only part that I regret that I did not do is I did not thoroughly read the refund policy. Because I requested a refund, and trust me, he is giving me a hard time about giving me a refund back. And this, where I told you I was going to tell you a little bit about the other course that I was in, the multiple income funnel. The guy, I believe his name was Mark, or Matt, or it's one of the two. Sorry if I got his name wrong. But the one thing I can respect is if you're not happy with his course or if you're not satisfied, he has no problem giving you your money back. He has said inside of the Facebook group, look, if you ain't happy with it, just request a refund. Kind of cocky, whatever. But in a hindsight, when it compares to this, I get it. Because I would not force someone to keep something if they're gonna be complaining about it or whatever the whole time. That's what I'm not gonna do. The multiple income funnel didn't give you a problem with getting your refund. They feel like if you're not satisfied with the program, we basically we making money, so we don't need your little chump change. We still gonna do what we do. Well, Aaron, on the other hand, that is a whole completely different deal. And this is what I failed to read thoroughly. His refund policy, his 30-day refund policy is so jagged, it doesn't make any sense. So if you want to pause and just read this, please do. I encourage you to. Basically, what they're saying, to sum it up, in order to even get your money back, you need to have done several things. First, watch every video inside of the course. That's one. Create a capture page. That's another. They want you to get involved with the community. Basically, I'm assuming the community is Facebook and their Facebook page. And then value series value series before making a refund request. Okay. Inside his teaching, he's basically trying to upsell you on ClickFunnels. Now, when it comes to his Facebook group, participate in the Facebook community or what does it say? Get involved with the community and build a capture page and value series. When it comes to the community, the Facebook group, I personally don't feel a need to be in on the Facebook group. That's a waste of time to be chit chatting with somebody. If I have a question, I'll ask my question and I'll leave and I'll implement whatever the answer was. I did the Facebook group once. I asked the question instead of using ClickFunnels, can I use Builderall? Because I have Builderall. The answer was yes, so I moved on from there because I am intermediate when it comes to all of this. I created my capture page. Here is my capture page right here. Remember, my stuff is more health and fitness. So here's the page. Okay. Back to the refund policy. Now, do the value series. Mostly when he's doing inside his course, it's more of him wanting you to promote Invisible Marketer, become an affiliate to that. And of course, the cost for it is like $500 to $600 for the lifetime membership, because if you're doing the math, that's the one that you'll tend to go with, opposed to paying $97 a month. Just do the math. Um, so when I was fed up with this whiteboard, I requested a refund. And that is no joke. It ain't easy. This is my support ticket. So you can pause and read through if you want. So I requested a refund because I was within the 30 days. I'm going to sum this up. Basically, I'm just get to this one. He said you haven't completed 100%. You only did. He was saying that I did only half of it, which I did more than half, but probably not the 100% because I got tired of seeing the whiteboard. I was not learning it. And then he said, unfortunately, what we can't control is if someone changes their mind or decides that they are too lazy or busy to execute on the information. Here's my thing, what I have to say to that. First off, one, you don't know anyone's situation. Of course, my reason is I wasn't getting nothing out of it. It was more whiteboard um teaching and a lot of you talking than showing me anything. As I told you before, I got more out of this than I did out of this. So, um, so that was one. And everyone has their own situations going on, especially with, this COVID and epidemic or whatever. It could have been, oh my God, I lost my job. I need that money back to pay my bills. That could have been the case. But just to outright call someone lazy, too busy, or whatever, so I'm not giving you a refund because you didn't do X, Y, and Z, or put in all these things um, in order for you to get a refund. Because one, when it comes to the course is stretched out so far, and he has so many things that he wants you to do that will stretch beyond the 30 days of you even getting your refund anyway. That's one after going through the course. And I feel like if a person feels like your course is not a right fit for them, if you're so confident in what you have, you shouldn't be pressed over holding on to my money. Because it could have been that, oh, I'm a complete beginner. I thought I could do it, but this is way over my head. I want my money back. Well, that's where you should have had that test to show who's, just to figure out who this stuff is really for. Of course, none of that was me. Mine is I didn't like your whiteboard marketing. I didn't get nothing from it. It was more of your mind this, your mind that, because you're basically trying to stretch past the 30 days with set your mind right and this, that, and the other and do all this, that, and the thing. So this is what I wrote back to him. I said, as stated before, I am requesting, this is my second time requesting a refund. I'm requesting a refund for Invisible Marketer for the program does not meet my needs as an intermediate to advanced online marketer after completing all the lessons 100%. The lessons is more for complete beginner, does not match the presentation video sales page, and is a bit misleading to the eye. Okay. And the reason why I say misleading to the eye, because in the presentation, he shows like he basically he's doing his best and he's selling you. And he's showing like all these different amounts people are making and all these different bonuses. He's showing which targets my eye is the Clickbank earnings, and he doesn't even focus on the Clickbank earnings. Is more of marketing his course, because 500 is a lot for that dude to be making off each person or whatever, and then you continue on to do that. So that's kind of what I mean by um misleading or whatever by the eye. And this is his screenshots of his earnings. So let me go back to that. Where did I leave off at? I talked about, I did, get involved whatever with your Facebook group, but I didn't know I'm not for spending a lot of time chit chatting on Facebook, because I know how much time I have to deal with having my son and this, and the COVID, and how much time I have to, do what I need to do when it comes to marketing. And it ain't about to be spent chit chatting on Facebook, you know, um, and all of that. I don't have time for that. If it's not about me making money or creating a Facebook ad, I'm not about to chit chat in the group. Unless I got a question to get my answer, I'm out. I also sent him a link to the page that I created or whatever. And then lastly, I put, with all that said, I will not continue on. I will not basically, I think that's what I was trying to say. I will not continue on my way. Your program is not a good fit for me. Is not because I'm lazy or too busy. So I am once again requesting a refund. Thank you. Here he goes again, basically denying me the refund. For us to trigger the refund, see, right now I'm out of the 30-day mark as of today, which I requested this, let's see, on the 24th. Okay. And he keeps leaving a link to his refund policy here. So basically, I'm chopping this up as a loss or whatever. I have to deal with it with my bank, and send them everything that I need to send them to try to get um my money back. But no, I don't recommend this course. One, your course is not all that. It's out of date, and a lot of it has to do with basically mind manipulation, because that's a lot of what he talk about. Um, and it's basically him getting into your mind to stretch the 30 days out or whatever. And especially for a person that's completely new, that just don't know how to do a lot of this stuff, that's a hard task for them. And it's not fair to, if somebody not happy with your program, just simply give them their money back. Because that's how Clickbank deals with like all of the sellers on their marketplace. Because if you promoting a product on Clickbank, you're promoting someone else's product, which is what, however I got to this, promoted it to me. And with Clickbank, if the person ain't happy with it or it didn't do what they expected it to do, they request a refund. And because they're doing everything through Clickbank makes sure that the customer is satisfied and they send them a refund or whatever to be able to keep that customer for a long time, because they might come across something else that they want. And then at the bottom, when it says the processing is Clickbank, they want to know that they can trust that establishment or whatever when it comes to transaction of money. So that's kind of like where I'm at with that. So I get this 10 thumbs down. I I want my money back. I'm not satisfied. And if I don't know if Darrell has his course um open again, but I know if he does it kind of like every blue moon, it seems like, because I caught it on the time where he had it open and when he was like, oh, you can get my course again or whatever. I would say get this over Invisible Marketer. It's not only that the price is cheaper, because I think that was just like a deal that he had, but his course is really like $297, but it's still like just that flat rate. I think this course by Darrell has way more value, way more in-depth impact, step by step, than Invisible Marketer. And the only thing that Invisible Marketer can say is like, oh, I've been doing this for XYZ years. I make 21, well, I'm making hundreds of thousands or whatever a month. But if that's not going to translate to you, there's no value there. I rather learn from someone that is not a guru, just going to just give me everything, all, and keep it 100 with me, than somebody that's trying to save my money. That's all I'm saying. So, with that said, I'm gonna close it out. I know this was a long one, so I will try to update you guys on what's going on with the refund. I'm almost chopping it up as a loss. That is a lot of money to be losing out on, and I got nothing from it. But it is what it is. This is my honest, ugly review of Invisible Marketer. I know I'm gonna get some shade in the comments, but you can't be mad at me for sharing my truth. So see you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Love you. I'm out.